Welcome to Lagos Update on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program highlights the activities of the Lagos State Government and other state events. I'm Adeola Akindele. In the highlights of the program today, Governor Sanwo-Olu pledges state's commitment to delivering reliable, sustainable energy sector at inaugural Energy Summit. This and more after this time. We'll begin today with this story. The inaugural Energy Summit kicked off in Lagos to strengthen the sector, activate innovations, foster collaborations and partnerships, advance renewable technology to deliver electricity to residents at minimal cost. While declaring the summit open, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu said the state government was committed to delivering a self-sufficient, reliable, and sustainable energy sector, making Lagos not just a mega city, but a smart city with thriving economy. Governor Sanwo-Olu called for concerted efforts from all stakeholders to deliberate, collaborate, and ensure that long-lasting solutions are achieved to strengthen the energy sector and ensure that no home remains in darkness.
So it's really a call for all of us to do whatever we need to make sure that we can turn around this very, very quickly. I want to stand here to tell you that Lagos is our commercial hub, which is the fastest growing mega city in our continent, which is a place that creates homes, gives belief, gives endless possibilities to all and return to, is ready to address this energy access in a sustainable manner.
Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Biodun Buleye, noted that quality research and analysis will be done to assess the needs of residents and deliver energy requirements that will benefit them, while pledging a sustainable future for resolution of all energy challenges to make the state a choice destination for livability, investments, and all to achieve their dreams. Ogunleye hinted that the foundation for a gas master plan and key mobility platforms to have a route were expected to be achieved at the summit.
We are sure that an energy future for Lagos, the foundation for energy future is laid. We are prioritizing the mix, diversification of the energy mix, grid modernization, transparency, investment readiness, and regulatory clarity. The difference we seek to make is not just in the bigger megawatts, but in acknowledging the fact that the future of our children will be better secured and more audacious.
In his presentation, former Minister of Power, Bas Naji, who commended Lagos State Government for its earlier steps on electricity sustainability from the Bola Tinubu administration, stated that 80 million Nigerians lack electricity supply, urged governments at all levels to take decisive actions to address the gap. According to him, in the next 20 years, national gas will be the fuel to power electricity with about 210 trillion cubic feet of gas, noting that for any country that its gross domestic product is growing, the energy support should also increase. Also, during the week, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu inaugurated the newly constructed Lagos State Commercial Court at Takpa, Lagos Island. This, according to the governor, will serve as an institutional tool for enforcing fiscal and regulatory responsibilities to the state and citizens. Governor Sanwo-Olu described the new court as a landmark and a game changer to position Lagos as Africa's premier hub for commerce, innovation, and justice, where economic barriers and business disputes will be resolved for economic growth with speedy dispensation of justice.
It's not therefore a game changer. With 10, a total of 10 state-of-the-art courses with cutting-edge technology and with a team of active judges that are specialized in commercial law. We are creating an environment where businesses, as we say in Lagos, can grow, where businesses can innovate, and they can thrive with confidence, knowing fully well that the event of disputes, there's a place that they can go to, and justice will truly dispense.
In his remarks, the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Lawal Pedro, who said the state government will continue to strengthen its judicial system, called for voluntary compliance from residents to ensure prompt payment of their taxes, levies, and other related financial obligations to the government. Pedro noted that the Lagos State Commercial Court will entertain matters on recovery of taxes, levies, land use charge, and prosecution of defaulters on tax-related issues.
Commercial courts that we have now is not just a building. It is a profound statement of intent to provide for timely, efficient, and specialized adjudication of commercial disputes in a manner that inspires confidence in the rule of law, supports economic growth, encourage investment, promote entrepreneurship, and promote ease of doing business in our state.
On his part, the Chief Judge of Lagos, Kazim Aluba, said the edifice will be used for the administration of justice.
The magistrates' quarters, which Mr. Governor bought for our magistrates and their staff quarters at K2, that's also waiting for Mr. Governor's commissioning. It's another magnificent place to know. And that again further leads credence to the interest of Mr. Governor in ensuring that the judiciary is well placed materially and otherwise to carry out our own mandates, which will bring out the good governance that Lagos has always been known for.
The edifice comprises 10 state-of-the-art courtrooms with cutting-edge technology and presence of specialized judges in commercial law. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration is committed to building a resilient Lagos through creative leadership, culture, using the Fames Plus agenda for the benefit of its residents. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this on Wednesday at the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy Leadership Summit 2025 with the theme Transformative Leadership, Development, Responsive, Adaptive and Inclusive Models at Lekki, Lagos. The governor, who emphasized the importance of building on existing foundations and innovating for the future, acknowledged the efforts of past leaders, stating that the aggressive leadership has enabled him to push forward and make meaningful progress. While featuring in a fireside chat titled From Leadership to Legacy, Designing Systems That Work Without You, Governor Sanwo-Olu urged citizens to prioritize education and strive for excellence in their endeavors. He also urged youths not to waste opportunities, surround themselves with knowledgeable people, be loyal, build on existing opportunities, and not believe everything on social media.
Last week, which is the Lagos Science and Research Innovation Council, is a council that was set up to help young, intelligent, smart Lagosians, Nigerians to be able to create stuff out of the finance, out of the science and research center, tech-driven, science-driven, and innovation, patent anything you want.
In his goodwill message former Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, urged people to turn their backs on agents of division, exclusion, and everything that brings division.
Determined to get us into a race to the very death of division. And my first message to everybody in this hall, those who are participating virtually, and those who follow this event, whether you are old, whether you are young, I urge you, please turn your backs on these agents of division. Turn your backs on these agents of exclusion. Turn your back on the agents of hate, and turn your back on the agents of victory.
Executive Secretary Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy, Aishat Agbaje Okunwade, commended the vision of Governor Sanwo-Olu on the academy, where 60 fellows have graduated and 30 others on the way.
The Lagos Leadership Summit is not a conference. It's not another gathering. It's a call. It's a movement. It's a reckoning of possibilities. Here, we do not speak to impress. We speak to ignite. We bring together thinkers, dreamers, royalty, builders. We bridge generational gaps. Because the future cannot exist in isolation of the past.
The event, which had in attendance cabinet members, royal fathers from other states, including the Olu of Warri, Ogiame Atuwashi, the Oniru of Iru Land, Obagbolahon Lawal, featured roundtable discussions, debate by fellows of Lateef Jakonde Academy on strong institutions or leaders, what drives sustainable development. From that story, we move to this one, which says the 2025 ministerial press briefing will commence from Tuesday, April 22, at the Bagauda Cultural Press Center. The Secretariat allows as ministries and agencies will be showcasing their achievements. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Motosho, in a statement emphasized the importance of the briefing for transparency and citizens' engagement. Amotosha urged legations to actively participate and stay informed as each member of the State Executive Council presents a detailed account of his or her agency's performance, stressing that key projects, impactful initiatives, and the direct benefits of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu policies on the lives of residents will be thoroughly highlighted. The Commissioner underscored government's commitment to accountability, noting that this platform serves as a crucial link between the state government and its citizens, as the briefings offer a unique opportunity for the public to gain first-hand insights into the developmental strides shaping Lagos under the current administration. Finally, on the program today, Lagos State Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has announced its plans to host the 2025 edition of the Lagos Fanti Carnival. Speaking at a press conference in Lagos, Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awoyinka, described the carnival as a vital bridge between history and the future. Benson Awoyinka highlighted its alignment with the Themes Plus agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration, particularly in driving tourism, preserving culture, engaging youths, and reviving communities across the state.
To announce an event or to celebrate a heritage deeply embedded in the fabric of Lagos Island, a heritage that tells the story of return, resilience, and rich cultural rebirth. The Lagos Fancy Carnival is more than a spectacle of color and sound. It is a living expression of history. Its roots date back to the late 19th century, when formerly enslaved Africans, many of them of Yoruba origin, returned from Brazil and other parts of the Americas to reclaim their life and identities in Lagos.
Also speaking at the event, Consul General of Brazil in Lagos, Manuel Inocencio de Luceda, spotlighted the rich ties between Brazil and Nigeria. He underscored the Yoruba cultural influence in Brazil, historical bonds forged through the transatlantic slave trade, and ongoing collaborations between the two nations.
Yoruba traditional religion brought to Brazil by the Nigerians formed the basis of Afro-Brazilian religions like Candomblé and Umbanda, deities known as Orishas in Nigeria.
In his contribution, President of the Brazilian Descendants Association, Cola Peregrino, reflected on the legacy of Afro-Brazilian communities in Lagos. He shared how descendants of returnee slaves from Brazil retained their language, names, food, and customs, which continue to shape the cultural fabric of neighborhoods like Boko Aguda today.
We are direct descendants of those that were taken from the Yoruba land during the breakup of the old Oyo Empire to Brazil. And our forefathers came back to Lagos with the Brazilian culture and tradition.
The 2025 Lagos Fancy Carnival is expected to be a spectacular celebration blending history, diversity, and unity. And with that story, we conclude this week's edition of Lagos Update, a program that highlights the activities of the Lagos State Government and other state events. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Thanks to my producer, Babatunde Akinyemi, and studio engineer, Ayodeji Toyo, with support from the social media team. The executive producer is Tayo Akuli and Adeola Akindele. Next week is another date. Stay blessed and stay safe.
Driver,